Jamie Jensen and I do a show called Doing Good in Kitsap, which is where you can stream this live, and then when you get home, watch this show again. So Jamie, how are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm so excited to be here and can't wait to see what's on the menu.
All right, our first contestant, give me your name. Oh, set the food down, there you go. Give us your name and what ship you're involved in.
I'm CSS2 Taylor. I am from Naval Base Kitsap. Yeah.
And that's, okay, so you are part of the base team right here that's Naval Base Kitsap, which is Bremerton, Everett, Woodby Island, is that correct?
So I am currently working at the base galley on Banner.
Okay.
So that's my team that I'm with.
All right, that's your team that you're with. And long story short, what are you serving us right now? And what else are you involved in today?
So today I'm only involved with the side tables. What you have in front of you is a 4-cheese garlic bread used with homemade, my own recipe that I perfected on the boat. Basically, it is overall a savory but cheesy bread.
I'll go with that.
And very flaky, very like almost saltine flavored crust with a very soft and airy and texture inside.
Well, I'll totally go with the soft and the texture. Who all tasted 4 cheeses? I tasted at least 5 cheeses.
Yeah, what cheeses? What cheeses did you put in there?
So it is a mixture of mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, and cheddar cheese.
Yeah. How about some goat cheese?
No goat cheese in there.
Oh,
All right.
next time.
Yeah, the goats were in charge of the base here for a while there. So, long story short, where'd you grow up, and where did your cooking instincts come from in your family?
So I'm originally from King William, Virginia, which is
Any Virginia in the house?
which is the middle tidewater. So I learned how to cook from the females, the women in my family. And,
Let's hear it for the moms and the females in the house on Mother's Day, and a good man here saying he got this stuff from the females in his family. Loving that.
So my baking skills came from my great grandmother. Sadly, she passed away this year. But she taught me how to do all my baking. She was Great Depression era, so she taught me a lot of really cool tricks.
So you're raising up grandma on Mother's Day weekend, and she passed this year. Let's hear it for his grandma, giving him the skills he needed to do something like this. And anything else you'd like to say to the crowd today?
Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day right there. Thank you, CS. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, this is phenomenal. This is going to be a good day.
It is.
I'm going to save some of this for some of the.
I tasted all of those cheeses too, and it's so good. And this bread is amazing.
It is amazing, and yay for grandmas. That's what we're looking for right there. Who in the family did the influences come from? And yeah, I'm looking forward to this all day. Oh yeah, I didn't even see you hiding out there, dude. Get in here with those snacks. All right, our next contestant, obviously from Naval Base Kitsap. Introduce yourself so I can take a couple of bites and tell us what you got going on here.
I'm C.S. Grennan. This is a Maryland style chili. So this was a chili that my papa had made, used to make. Grew up in Jersey. So
Oh my God.
The hit kind of comes from the Old Bay, the fibers, the tomatoes, and a few other ingredients. The biscuits that I crumbled into the chili are inspired by the Sugar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster. So I did an alteration on that with the garlic, Old Bay, butter, and all. So yeah, just looking for that explosion.
Okay, real quick, I have never heard of an Eastern style inspired chili, but you taste that Old Bay punch right on that first bite. I gotta know, where do you come up with a recipe like this?
Like I said, There's my pop-ups doing. So he's made this. So he grew up in Jersey, so most of his adult life, and also in Maryland. So we'd go down to the seasonal side of the campground, and we'd have cookouts on his site, and this is what he made.
Well, I'm loving everything about this, and the biscuit on top to me just sells it because you get that extra little crunch and then the butter. I'm just gonna say it. I taste butter on the top of chili, and anytime you have a chili and butter, that's a good day, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, and you've got beans in here, and you've got corn and celery and peppers, and I can taste that. There's a little bite there after. Yeah.
So is there some cayenne in here? What other spice? Because I'm getting some heat as well.
That's purely the chili powder and the old one. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're making chili at home and you don't get that little hit of spice, that means your chili powder is about 10 years old. Throw it away and go get some new spices because that tastes fresh and good. Sir, thank you so much for participating today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Very good. Delicious.
Anything you'd like to say? Go Naval Base.
I'm coming for you, Mariah.
That's the smack talk we're looking for. All right. Next chef up. This is awesome. I'm coming for you, Ryan. I'm liking that. All right. So next up, I'd like to know, real quick, like what's going on in front of us here. I'm going to let you know, not live. That's USS Connecticut. Let's hear it for USS Connecticut. They're bringing up the lemon pepper Seville, roasted garlic potatoes, roasted broccoli, whatever. And this is the Double Deuce Diner team. You've got CSS Jeremy Hopday, CSS Isaiah Medina, and CSS Zion Robinson. All right, and now sitting in front of Jamie and I looks like a dessert stuff. Tell me what you were serving us so I can take a bite, and then also your name and who you're stationed with.
All right, I'm CS1 Hyler. I'm from Naval Base Kitsap, and what you have is a homemade Dutch apple pie with a side of vanilla ice cream.
Wow.
All right, so Dutch apple pie. Where does this recipe inspiration come from?
I've always enjoyed baking, and I've been kind of experimenting the last couple of years to try to get it right, and I think I finally actually got it right now.
What makes an apple pie Dutch?
It's the streusel topping that's on top.
Okay. This is so rich, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelmingly sweet, but it's so good.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You should appreciate that. So I'm going to say the balance in this, I'm tasting some high notes as well as that richness of obviously butter, obviously cinnamon. What are the crust? How did you make? Is this all homemade?
Yes, it's 100% homemade. It's actually a buttery, flaky crust for the pie.
I was going to say the crust itself has so much balance in it. It's got some lift, and it almost floats as I'm swallowing it. Who in your family did you learn how to make a crust like this and make a Dutch apple pie?
I honestly just researched some recipes online and finally found the one that actually clicked with this.
Well, I'm loving everything about this. What is your normal duties at NBK, and are you making these daily for everybody? Because the region would be bigger than I am.
Unfortunately, I don't make these on a daily basis. I currently work at the galley on Naval Base Kitsap Hangar.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to say?
I do not actually.
All right, let's hear it for CS right here and his Dutch apple pie. Secrets behind it, goodness sakes. Next up, come on in.
Look at this crust.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
that crust is phenomenal.
So thick.
Chef, how are you today? Go ahead and set these down. First up, I'd like to know who your command is, what your name is, and what you've made for us.
We're from Naval Air Station, Whidbey Island, CS290.
Oh my God.
Panda Cocoa is sitting in front of you.
And what is this?
It's a sweet dough with coconut jam filling inside of it.
What? How? Why? Why did you think of this? Because it's amazing.
I got a lot of tips from my first trip, and this is what I made a bunch on that trip, and this is the first time I make it here.
Okay, it is so sweet, it is so flaky. I love the crispness on the bottom and the unctuous, is that a word?
Yeah.
Unctuous in the middle. Again, this didn't come out of a recipe book, this came out of you?
Well, I used the cinnamon roll recipe, and then just changed it a bit. I don't like using recipe cards.
It tastes like
I don't like using recipe books. I love everything about that. Are you able to cook like this in your regular command?
Yes, I go in the galley a bunch. I don't specifically work in the galley, but I help with the time, especially juices.
Awesome. Anything?
It tastes like honey. Is there honey in here?
There is a honey butter on top.
Wow.
Honey butter on top. Everything's better with a little melted honey butter on top. How old were you when you first started cooking?
I didn't really start cooking homemade until I got really into baking. I learned most of my stuff from every command I went to. I can't really say what my parents taught me. I just watched them learn.
Love everything about that. Let's hear it for Naval Station or Naval Air Station over there on Woodby Island. Any last words?
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers from Naval Air Station. There we go. Love everything about that. This is the toughest job we've ever had.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this coconut in
Just
here
come
is
right on.
amazing with this little bite of honey.
All right, so just like everybody else, I need to know who you are, what you're bringing us, what your command is, and talk enough so I can take a bite.
I'm CS3 Garcia from Naval Air Station Woodby Island, and I have brought to you a tres leches.
Tres leches. Oh, and I dropped my first piece of food today.
Wow.
Oh my goodness sakes. Where did this come from? Where did the idea for this, the cream on top, it's so light?
It's a traditional Hispanic dish, and this specific recipe was actually taught to me by one of my first classes from my last command. I'm actually very new to this command. I just got here in March. The idea behind it, the tres leches, is said to represent the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, and in the way of the Navy, honor, courage, and commitment.
I love everything about that. So I'm tasting a number of different things here. This is the moistest cake I think I've ever had. How are you able to do that? And the topping it's got some richness and sweetness, but it's not too sugary. How do you do that?
The topping is it's basic heavy whipping cream with a bit of sugar and a bit of vanilla. And the cake itself, you actually make by separating the whites and the yolks to get that nice airy fluffiness.
Nice.
And then once it's done, you let it cool down, poke a bunch of holes in it, and pour it in 3 different milks to make it the tres leches.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing later? Because I need a cake for tomorrow for a birthday party.
All right. Hey, thank you very much. Anything else to say?
Just like everybody else, happy Mother's Day.
And I need all 3 of you here. Yeah. All right. And you guys come right back. All right. Next up, come on in. Goodness sakes. Alan, you want to? How you doing, sir? Just sat right. Oh, I think I might know what that is. But introduce yourself. Let us know what you're making, and give me enough time to bite.
I'm CS3 Wilson. I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh, you're showing. I see.
Hey.
coming up right now.
Awesome.
I made spicy deviled eggs, and what I put in it was Cajun, jalapeno, and like the rest of the stuff that you can put in deviled eggs. And then on top, I sprinkled some paprika and some cayenne for the spice.
You know, I'm tasting all of that. I mean, who doesn't love a deviled egg? Let's hear it for deviled egg. I mean, if you're going to anybody's party and you bring deviled eggs, here's the first little side dish that's going to be sold out, isn't it? So tell me a little bit of the creativity, because I like the cayenne on there, and I like that kind of kick in the flavor and stuff. Where'd this come from?
So my great grandmother, before she passed away, she would make deviled eggs, and she loved her food spicy.
Let's hear it for every grandma out there on Mother's Day weekend. Again, Cooking from the heart of a family right there. Who doesn't love that? Where'd you grow up, and where did Grandma teach you how to do this?
So I grew up in Wisconsin, and she had a cabin up like the northern area,
Nice.
and every like family
The
reunion
Ooper.
and everything I'd go,
Yeah.
and I'd go visit her and everything, and she made the deviled egg so good that I wanted to learn how to make it for myself.
So you were at her knee cracking eggs, weren't you?
Sadly, yes.
If you haven't been the little guy that breaks everything, cracking eggs for Grandma, you haven't lived, have you?
Agreed.
All right, Jamie?
So here's the deviled egg question of the day. Relish or no relish?
No relish.
Ah, let's hear it. Room divided. We like that. Anything you'd like to say before you get off?
I appreciate all you guys coming out here and trying our food, and happy Mother's Day.
All right, let's hear it for CS right there. Whole team, come on over. So we've got the USS Connecticut here. They've already competed in the Iron Chef. You guys get to tell us first time what the secret ingredient is of the day. First, I'd like to have the team leader introduce everybody, and then I want to talk to each person. So here we go.
Hi, I'm CS1 Jeremy Hobday.
Let's hear it, Jeremy.
This is CSSN Isaiah Medina and CSSN Zion Robinson.
So what was the secret ingredient so everybody now knows?
It was grilled sea bream, or sea bream. It's a fish. Sea bream, it's a fish.
And what did you think of that? And the Chiefs that picked it out. What was your first impression of taking something that most people here probably have not eaten that you had to make edible?
Well, I could see that it was a white fish, so like that at least got my brain going. But it was definitely a surprise, to say the least. And yeah, it was seeing the whole fish. It was like going to Pike's Place Market. It was like staple watch it.
Okay, has any member of the team touched that fish before? Have you ever? So yeah, you guys are assisting. So let's go down the line and see what each of you were involved in. What was your main portion?
I was the runner, so I did the dishes. I coached them to make sure that everything was flowing right, teaching them some stuff along the way. I have 13 years experience, so I kind of gave them my knowledge, and they did the actual work.
I'm loving that. Let's hear it for leadership, teamwork right there. So then, who was the lead chef?
I was.
Well, as I was, that is not enough information for me. So when you took a look at this fish for the first time, did you know that you had to? Did you bring a good sharp knife?
We did not bring any knives.
You didn't bring knives. So you guys are using the Olympic College plastic stuff to make this fish as good as you did?
Yes.
No, they were gracious enough to give us knives and all the utensils that we needed to cook the food.
So next competition, are you gonna bring your knives?
Yes.
So where's home, and what do you like to cook usually?
I'm from New Jersey. My family's from Puerto Rico.
Right on.
I typically like cooking breakfast.
Cooking breakfast. Look, give me your best breakfast.
I like breakfast sandwiches specifically. Nice sesame seed, toasted bagel, toasted with butter, bacon, spam.
Spam. Where's our Hawaiians?
Egg. The egg could be any type of egg. It really doesn't matter. 2 different types of cheeses, and that's about it right there. Some hash browns.
Oh, I love a good breakfast, bacon and eggs.
Yeah, I'm all over that.
So is that something you can cook for your crew?
Yes.
Love that. Now, what was your responsibilities, and introduce yourself?
Stephen Robinson, and I pretty much make potatoes and broccoli.
So you're in trouble of making sure the broccoli was al dente, is that correct? Is that what you were going for? Were you trying to steam or did you fry? How did you prepare the broccoli?
Pretty much grilled it.
With what?
Olive oil.
Just little olive oil, little fry, little. Now, because let's go here. Broccoli, now as a breakfast chef, you can ruin eggs, you can ruin omelets, you can ruin broccoli, right? Are we all? Some people out here grew up with canned broccoli, canned spinach, and that was just so horrible. How did you keep yours alive, and what'd you do with the potatoes?
Brought in potatoes. It was pretty much put in the oven, baked a little bit, but the oven wasn't hot enough, unfortunately. Yeah.
So what did you have to do then? What pivot?
We had to pretty much grill it a little bit. Sear it on the side, both sides, and then serve it.
Okay, yeah, you can't ruin a potato either, can you? Yeah, people will know. Let's hear it for the USS Connecticut right here. They're the first team in the Iron Chef. I look forward to seeing you guys all shortly, all right? Thank you so much. Anything else you wanted to say?
No, I hope y'all enjoy all the food and thank you all for coming out.
All right, thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Cheers. Next up, coming to the table, look at that. First Iron Chefs. Goodness sake. Chef, how were you today? Go ahead and set that down and let us know what you made, what your name is, and what command you're with, that kind of stuff, so I can take a bite.
Hi, I'm CS2 Wells. I'm from NAS Whidbey Island. And this is my New Mexican green chili I won last year.
Did you hear that? Can you repeat that line one more time? That is some smack talk to everybody. Please be humble and let us know about this one more time.
Yeah, I won last year.
Yeah!
Says he's coming for me.
Yeah!
I got something back.
I love everything about coming up here and firing shots over every bow out there. I remember this on my first bite, amazing. It's got some spice, some heat. What level of depth and some of the spices that you can tell us about?
Well, the main ingredient is the New Mexico green chili. So I make the chili myself. I take the chili pods, I soak them in water so they don't get bitter, and then I blend that up and I make the chili paste, and then I put that in a roux, and that's the main ingredient of the chili.
Well, growing up in Arizona with a grandfather who made chili and was famous for his chili, this is so amazing. Yeah, and so New Mexico's famous for its hatch green chilies. Is that what you're using here?
Yeah, exactly. That's hatch green chilies.
Wow.
Okay, so for those of you who weren't here last year and are enjoying this as much as I am, tell us a little bit of your background, where you came up with this type of recipe, and a little bit about family.
So the recipe comes from my grandfather. He actually won the New Mexico state competition with this.
Again, let's hear it for that. Come on. You judges out there, you better be listening right now.
My grandfather retired the plaque, gave it to me this last year, and said the chili recipe was mine. So I've been taking it, and I've been winning for the last few years, but this will be my last year here. So I hope it stays in your guys' hearts.
This is just flat out amazing. There's so many levels to this. The freshness of the veg on top, I always love that. Little taste of the cheddar, love that. But it's the way you cook the meat in here that it's still got a chew, it's still got some size, but it still has the flavor.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's also, so the other thing about this compared to the other chili, which is also delicious, but it's the constant battle of do beans go in chili or not? There's no beans in there, right? It's all just meat and spices.
Exactly. No, I was always told growing up beans don't belong in chili, so that's the debate. Beans don't belong in chili.
And who all knows the story of beans and chili? That real Texas chili, no beans, but on wagon trains, the further north they went, they added beans to make it stretch. So, is that right?
That's exactly right.
Look at that. I had something I knew. Anything you'd like to say to everybody?
Thank you, God, first and foremost, and thank you, Grandpa, and happy birthday to my mom, and happy Mother's Day.
Look at that. Let's hear it for CS Woodby Island right here. Thank you all very much. All right, coming out right now, Naval Air Station Woodby Island is bringing out their top chef. Are they? They're not. What's that? Well, then NBK, come on over here. Here we go. Is this?
That's the last one.
That's the last one. So this is Naval Base Kitsap. Let's hear it for them. I have CS2 Codron, CS2 Begonia, and CS2 Smith. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you want to be seen here when you're sending that out to mom and stuff. So first off, I want to know your impression of what you felt when you found out that you had the grill.
So I've never cooked that dish before, but it was really interesting to see that that's what their choice was.
I got to know, did you guys bring your knives?
No.
Okay, so we got new cutlery.
NBK provided most of the supplies for competition.
Okay, all right. Well,
They brought knives for everyone.
All right, you brought spoons to a knife fight. I got it. What was your responsibility? And tell me a little bit about the whole cooking.
So on our dish, I cooked mashed potatoes and I passed it down.
I did the broccoli and the lemon garlic butter.
And I did the grilled sable fish.
Sable fish, exactly. So what do you think, and how did you prepare it? What were you thinking when you get surprised with that type of fish that you really have to butcher?
Thanks to Navy Food Management team, they held a training this past few days, and they taught us how to fillet fish, which I utilized today. So yeah.
So you just took a class on how to break down a fish just in time for this competition.
Yes, basically. Coincidentally, we had fish that we needed to fillet, so it was good. It's great.
All right, where did you grow up, and what do you usually like to cook?
I'm from Philippines.
Woohoo!
My Filipinos out there.
Yeah.
I joined in San Diego, and usually like to cook Filipino food, lumpia.
Little lumpia, little bulgogi, that kind of stuff.
Lumpia, pancit.
Pancit,
Yeah,
I'm in.
pork belly. Yeah.
Nice. Questions? No. And you, what do you usually like to cook, and what's your usual?
I like making steak and ramen.
Yeah, steak and ramen. Right? Love it. And you?
I'm from the South, so I love pinto beans and cornbread.
Pinto beans, cornbread, I love everything about that. All right, let's thank Naval Base Kitsap. Last words?
Thank you all for coming. Hello.
All right, thank you guys for coming out today. Give it up for Naval Base Kitsap in the house today. All right, next up, that's you. Come on down. Look at this. Oh my goodness sakes, this is a double. All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you made, and where you're stationed.
I am CSSN Ingen. I am stationed in Whitby. I am from Ohio. So.
Go Browns.
Buckeyes.
Oh, Buckeyes. Okay. OH.
Iowa.
All right.
So I made a deviled egg. It has mayonnaise, mustard, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and then it has smoked paprika on top of it. And then my jalapeno popper has bacon, jalapeno, and then it has smoked paprika and the cream cheese.
Well, I'm loving everything about that. So, about a popper, are you a fan of what we call popper roulette? You from OH don't know what popper roulette is?
I don't know either.
Because you scrape the seeds out, right?
I did gutted them.
So what you do when you take about 100 of these to a big party and everybody's trying them going, oh, and they're not too hot, you leave one popper with all the seeds in it.
I could have done that, but I didn't want to be that mean.
Well, you're from OH, so it kind of goes hand in fist.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your egg.
It's got, like I said, it's got the mayonnaise, the mustard, the salt, the pepper, the onion powder, the garlic, and then, like I said, has smoked paprika on top. It doesn't have regular paprika.
I'm liking the smoked paprika. I'm gonna take that bite right now.
So the garlic powder and onion powder, I make deviled eggs all the time. I grew up making deviled eggs, eating deviled eggs. I've never thought about garlic powder and onion powder. Where'd that come from?
I like to mix a lot of seasonings. I don't like normal. I like unique. So I was like, So I just decided to try it and see how it goes.
Well, it works.
Well, I'm gonna say after about 42 of those eggs, I'd start getting full. That is a phenomenal egg. Who were your influences growing up in cooking?
My grandma, and then I'm one of 9 kids, so I have 7 brothers, so we were always cooking, always doing something, so I was always watching my grandma make them, and I like to try different things with them, and found a recipe I liked.
This cream cheese with the paprika in it, really good. Yeah, just elevated.
So, with 9 kids, if you're not cooking, you're not eating, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Growing up, what was one of those first moments that you knew you had these kind of chops in cooking?
When we had a garden. We lived on a little farm, so we did 4-H, so we'd get our chickens and animals butchered, so we knew we were taking care of our own food.
Did you hear that? She was in 4-H, so it was family taught, 4-H, growing her own. What was your favorite things in the garden? Did you grow your own peppers or something like this?
We did. We made our own salsa. We had like thousands of peppers and stuff, so we made our own. That's how I knew how to do that and everything.
So next year, I'm expecting one with 1 seed.
Got it.
Make sure that he gets it.
Yeah.
Will do.
Anything you'd like to tell everybody before you go?
I'm very appreciative of this, my first competition, and so I'm very appreciative for the opportunity.
Let's hear it for CS here, Woodby Island in the house. Thank you so much. That was phenomenal. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, so good.
I don't know what to do, but I'm enjoying every little bit of this. Oh, look at this, another ghost.
More chili.
Oh, more chili, loving this.
I know y'all love them.
So what I'd like from you, so I have a chance to take a bite, is introduce yourself, who your command is, and what we have here.
I am CSS Sue Griffin. I work at Naval Base Kitsap Burlington Barracks. I'm currently working on building 1001 over there.
Oh, so yes, this is, again, this is our 3rd chili, and all of them have been so different.
So there's beans in this chili. You heard the previous comment that beans don't go in chili. So give us a reason why beans go in your chili.
So it's my grandma's recipe. My grandma decided that beans go in the chili, and I'm not going to fight her on it. What she says kind of goes, and it's her recipe.
Yeah.
I hope you all heard that. He said the reason beans go in the chili is because that's how grandma made it, and you don't mess with grandma. Let's hear it for every mom, grandma on Mother's Day, and a good grandson of following the rule of the family law. I love everything about that. Where did you grow up, and when was your first cooking experiences?
So I grew up in Elwood, Indiana. My first experience was cooking. It's kind of like the last person. I grew up on farmland, but I have a beat a little bit. I'm one of 14. I'm a middle child and all that.
One of 14.
Yeah, so whenever my mom was out working or my dad was out working, I'm the one that decided to cook for the family. It started off a little bit small, tomato soup, grilled cheese sandwiches, the easy stuff.
Easy stuff.
When I joined the military and they said I could be a CS and learn how to cook better, I jumped at the opportunity and I haven't looked back.
And never looked back. I got to tell you, again, 3 totally different types of chili. This one to me has a little bit of sweetness with the savory. I like that the tomato still has some life in it. Where did this recipe come from?
So this is an old family recipe that's passed down to each of the Griffins that have it. Each one of us changes something different in it. So for me, it's the bacon that's in there. For my sister, she does jalapeno peppers. My dad would put a little bit of potato in there. It's just been a growing thing that goes throughout our family. I'm currently the one that holds the cookbook for the family.
I love that.
Up above now, but I'll pass it on just like I did now.
That's so amazing to carry on that legacy of food. It's such a special and important part of who we are growing up, right? And so to be able to carry that forward, and then everybody gets to make their own additions to it. I have a family chili recipe myself
Yes.
that no one changes. Just do not mess with grandma's chili.
It's not a thing you're allowed to do. Every time that someone would try to change grandma's recipe, she would drive 3-4 hours to come in. That was every single time. I remember my dad trying to do a change to it. My mom ratted him out. Grandma was there in 3 hours.
I love everything about
Well, good for you, and good for you for carrying on the legacy for your family, and also serving the rest of the troops and the folks in your community. So we appreciate that.
Chef, do you have anything to say and impart before you take off?
I'm glad you all could join us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the food. It brings me a lot of happiness to see y'all smiles when you all eat the food. Appreciate you all.
Let's hear it for the CS right here, giving us this phenomenal family recipe of chili. I'm loving everything about this today, Jamie.
So good. Yeah, so many great options, and it's like I want to eat it all, but you can't. I'm already stuffed.
I think we've pretty much come to all of them though this year, which is even better. I know right now we've got Naval Station Woodby Island is being judged. You have CS2 Gosals, CS2 Cayo, and CS2 Repeda. And they're going to tell me how I said their names wrong when they come down here in just a minute. But they have the pan-seared Seville fish, roasted sweet potato and red peppers. I like that. And sauteed carrots.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you know, it's so interesting how everybody is doing this fish differently, in that they're finding different ways to treat it. I don't eat fish, so I don't understand that whole part of it. But
Yes.
I know it's an art form to get the fish right and get it filleted properly. And so I'm interested to hear what the judges have to say at the end of the day.
I'm agreeing with you on that all day long. The thing is, each one of these teams has no idea what they're going to be doing and what they're going to be preparing. And as you can tell, none of them brought their knives. Chef, come on in. Oh, have we been waiting for this all day?
You've been waiting all your life for
All
this.
my life for this.
I'm giving you the ingredient, but I'm the secret.
You're the secret.
I'm the secret. That's the ingredient.
So first introduce yourself and let us know what you have here.
So I'm a CS1 King Odom, and it's not just me, it's CS2 Bowser. Right now he is attending to his lovely daughter. And so right now we have with 2 wings. To the right, you're gonna have the honey sriracha. It's gonna be sriracha, honey, soy sauce, sesame seed, ginger, and red pepper flakes.
Oh my goodness.
So take a second.
Oh my
taking
goodness.
that flavor.
Oh my.
But I know once you take that,
Oh my.
once you eat the Parmesan wing, it's not gonna be your normal Parmesan wing. It's gonna come with a little kick and a 2-step.
I've never had a Parmesan wing with this kind of kick.
I'm from Texas. We do it different.
Let's hear it for Texas.
So it's pretty good. And if you want more of the wings, all you gotta do is talk to me and say, I need that. When you tell me I need that, I know what you want. And that's the wings.
All right, so I know for a fact that wing is a passion of yours, but you have an amazing skill coming out of Texas. Tell me a little bit about growing up and learning how to cook in your world.
So I really didn't. My mom cooked a lot.
Okay.
So I actually cooked 2 meals in one night. It was 6 of us.
Okay.
But I didn't fall in love with cooking until someone I was talking to, Dad, taught me. And so he would teach me how to cook from scratch.
And what kind of meals are we talking about? And what part of Texas did you grow up in?
So I grew up in San Antonio, Texas. And the meals that we would do of course, cornbread from scratch. We also, of course, did chili from scratch. Macaroni and cheese,
amazing?
never from the box, everything from scratch.
Never from a box. That is some smack talk to anybody I know right now that knows the blue and yellow box is sustenance, and it's not.
You can't do it from a box. You can't get a nice brisket from a box. So, I'm just being honest.
Yeah. So let's hear your mac and cheese recipe.
So my mac and cheese recipe, I make a nice little roux. Once I get my nice little roux, I use several different cheeses. Of course, I use cheddar. Of course, I actually use Parmesan, grated Parmesan.
I like
inside
that.
the macaroni and
I like
cheese.
it a little salty. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then there's another cheese that I also use, but I won't say what that cheese is.
Ah, we got secrets and mad skills. We got some stealth Texas going on.
Yeah, so there's a lot of, so after that, once it's all good and cooked up, of course I do my noodles. I do not dump my noodles inside this cheese sauce. So I'm gonna say that one more time. Do not dump your noodles inside your cheese sauce. You bring the cheese sauce to the noodles.
I agree.
And so what,
Let's give a little behind the scenes on that, and a couple of the reasons are the sticking to the noodle it does it better if you do it that way.
so one of the main reasons is if you take the noodles into the sauce,
Yes.
you're gonna mess it up to where if you need to add more liquid to it or more milk or stuff like that to it. So, but if you do it the opposite direction, you still have control of the sauce because it's to the side. So that's why you need to do it that way.
See, that's why
Who knew? I had no idea.
we need to hire these people to come play in our world a little more and stuff like that.
So I can actually speak on that. So every month at the galley, we do a special meal. And that special meal is for the community. It's for civilians to come out and eat with the galley and see what the sailors are here cooking. So if you have, I know we got one day, it's coming up next month. I'm not too sure if we had it this month, but every month we are having a special meal and we are doing it for y'all so y'all can see what we eat and how we do and how good our cooks are. So every CS back there, they do a great job at what they do. This might be a competition, but we are all Navy and one family.
I'm digging everything about that.
I know
So
where I'm going for lunch.
yeah, that's exactly it. CS, thank you so much for your care in bringing me a wing that's not killed either. There's still some bite on it. The flavor is phenomenal. It's tender throughout. Any last words for the competition?
I don't sauce my wings until you order it.
That's huge. That's why the wing is still so good.
Yes, because if you sauce your wing too early, that wetness of the sauce is gonna make the wing soft. So I still want you to have that crunch when you eat a wing.
Well, it works.
Thank you.
CS, thank you so much. Let's hear it for NBK right here in the house, bringing us some phenomenal snacks. Oh my goodness, thanks.
So many cooking secrets that I'm learning here today.
To me, that's the best part of today, is to reach into each one of these CSs and finding out a little bit more about them, where their recipes have come from.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we all cook at some level, but certainly not for thousands and thousands of people at a time. But also to just, learn tricks and things that make it easier and things that make it quicker, but also things that make the food better. It's amazing.
I'm totally agreeing with that. So right now we have, they just participated in the Iron Chef Naval Air Station Whidbey Island. And tell me a little bit about yourself and about your team.
So we come from Naval Air Station Whidbey Island. My name is Josiah Gonzalez, our CS2. I worked alongside CS2 Rapata and CS2 Kayo. The other?
Yeah, just a little bit about where you grew up and some of your chef background.
So I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Florida in the house. How do you get stationed at Whidbey Island? That's as far. You can't get
any further than Jacksonville to Whidbey Island.
I love the scenery here. It's
Yes.
a lot different, but it's something new to experience. For experience-wise, I have 10 plus years within the food service industry. I've been in the Navy for going on 5 years.
Awesome.
Prior to the Navy, I was a sous chef at various restaurants, broadening different cuisines. So myself and my team bring a lot of knowledge. Their culture and where they're from, they're able to bring influence to our dishes. So today's pan-seared fish, as well as the sweet potatoes and carrots, was very well to represent that.
And truly, I love everything about roasted sweet potato and red peppers. I like that as a side dish, and the sauteed carrots. What were you in charge of, and what did you think of when you get something like that type of fish?
So we try to focus mainly on the basics, not doing too much, and giving each item their fair attention. So we started with the hearts pan-seared fish, and we kind of mainly focused on the sauce for that. We did a garlic butter Pinot Grigio reduction, and then regarding the vegetables, same thing. Give the natural vegetables and starches their own natural flavors. So don't kind of too heavy on it. So just salt and pepper and just good technique.
I'm loving everything about it. So you had 3 members of your team. Tell me each person's input and what they're in charge of and how they prepare.
So CS2 Rapata, she was in charge of the carrots, demonstrating her technique through using bâtonnet style carrots.
Oh, very nice.
And then just
Well, okay, you just threw a term out that I know I'm very well of, but I'm seeing it about 10 feet above half the people's heads. Tell me a little bit about the term and repeat that for everybody and what that is.
So bâtonnet is just a knife cut. Most people may be familiar with julienne. Bâtonnet is a thicker, it's a thicker cut.
Yeah.
So if you think of a bat,
Yeah.
It's not as thick as a bat, but it's going to be thicker than julienne.
Right, right.
And so bâtonnet, do we all have that term now? And we can try that out when we're doing our types of things. And so what were you in charge of?
The pan-seared fish.
Okay, so again, we're hearing nobody brought knives, and I know this is not the easiest fish to take down. So what were you prepared to do?
So we utilized the knife that they did give us.
Okay.
We just tried to cut along the vertebrae and make equal cuts, and that was pretty much it on leaving the fish to itself and then just seasoning with salt and a nice hard sear.
Have you ever seen this fish before?
Yes, I have seen it. I have not worked with it though, but I took it like any other fish that has skin on it.
Right.
And just kind of get a nice hard sear for good texture.
Good texture, that's everything. What is your favorite thing to cook, and where did you grow up cooking?
I really enjoy making risotto.
Oh.
I've started to fall in love with Mediterranean cuisine. And what was the other question?
Who were your influences growing up, and when did you start cooking?
I would say my influences would be my family. I come from a big melting pot background.
Okay.
My family is West Indian. My mother's American. So I was very experienced to a lot of different cuisines.
Nice.
And I just took all that knowledge, tools, and molded it to what I do today.
Well, I'm loving everything. Jamie?
I'm just impressed that, they can take a raw product and just go do so many diverse things with it. It's amazing.
Exactly. I'm totally agreeing with that. Anything to say about any of the other competitors or anything before you go?
No, thank you for having Nasby out here to represent. We hope you enjoyed the food. And we just thank you for having us.
All right, let's hear it for CS. Let's hear it for Woodby Island Naval Air Station, Woodby Island in the house. And it looks like we have one more team.
Next team up is Nevada.
Next team up is Nevada.
And after that, it's Helen and
All right, I don't have Nevada yet. We got one more team, Nevada. Oh, there it is. That's a good place. So we have Nevada on the clock. We have CS1 Havanoon, CS2 Amaretti, and CS Torres. They're doing filet, lemon beurre blanc sauce, roasted tomatoes, fondant potatoes. I'm loving that. Judges, how you guys holding up back there? So far, so good. Tough having to do that. I haven't said thank you yet, but we have some side table judges. We have Denise Chargan, Jim Dermott, CMC William, Lieutenant Commander Barry Dahl, Brian Beckany, Peter Batillo, Dave Nelson, Stephen Lewis, Mary Fisher, Leanne Jackson, and Josh Hagan. both Leanne and Josh are part of Kitsap Credit Union, who are also part of the sponsors for today's event. Let's hear it for all the judges who had the toughest job of trying all the different categories and trying out all these different things. I'd also like to thank the Kitsap Chamber of Commerce for putting and spearheading this and all the Armed Forces Festival, the parade coming up, and the Navy League for the Navy Gala coming up as well.
Well, I will tell you this, just based on the food that we're eating, not even the food that the judges are eating.
Yes.
I am so grateful no one invited me here to be judged.
There's no way I could do, because of the flavors that we've had, it kind of blows out the palate. How you judges feeling about that? Yeah. Did you try too many things early, sir? I'm liking everything. I think you've only got about 17 more teams. Probably 3. I think you and I've tried everything though.
I think so, yeah. Do you have a favorite so far? Those chicken wings were so good.
So favorites to me on a day like this, it just blows my mind because it's the little things that they're imparting with us that I'm trying to reach out to the audience on, like, don't soak your wings. Leave it that crispy so you get that crunch and the chew. It wasn't overcooked. And then sauce it so that sauce is fresh.
Yeah, and I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I love chicken wings. And so the Parmesan ones, yeah, I know that Tracyton has some really good Parmesan wings too.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and so that's really good. But those were just delicious.
And this is the first Parmesan butter wing that I've had that had some spice to it. And I know there's not a lot of these out there. Who enjoys spice? I'm liking that. Okay. Good. Because I've seen a couple judges that weren't ready for that.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah, and no, spice can be a little bit too much. If you just a little drop too much, and then it's just overwhelming, and then you totally lose the flavor of the food. And I like spice.
Yes.
But yeah, that's terrific. Can we talk about these chilies for a minute?
So we've tried 3 different chilies. Let's talk about those because we're talking so diverse.
Absolutely, every single one of them were so different. And I grew up, like I was saying, with chili that is meat. And Grandpa did put beans in his chili as an option.
Yes.
Didn't go in the chili, it was an option. So that was so good. And those patch chilies were so, it was just so fine.
Yes.
And then the added spices on top, the fresh cilantro and onions on top was really good. The last chili that we had just really had a sweet flavor to it.
It did.
Yeah, so really good. And like you said, the tomatoes that were still in there, the big chunks that was really fresh. The first chili, I gotta say, that was my favorite.
We're not supposed to say that.
I'm sorry. I liked it as much as the other ones.
Yes.
So anyway, the thing about that was that it came with like a little added oomph of spice that hit you at the end. And so, yeah, it's super delicious.
The differences to me on the 3 chilies, and going back to the first one, to me, there's certain levels of when to and how to finish. And the first chili, you could definitely tell that they spiced before they served. You can tell they cooked every part of it with the spices, but then they also finished as well. And that's something that regular chefs aren't really familiar with, as well as that second chili, where all it was chili powder, but it was made, it was fresh.
Yeah.
And so there was some heat to it. And again, if you're making chili with that bottle that's 14 years old, throw it away. You're not making chili.
Yeah, no, and I'm guilty of that because you can buy the giant bottle of chili powder at Costco and keep it forever. So no, but it definitely makes a big difference. And the same thing with the deviled eggs and the paprika, right? You can buy the giant bottle of
Yeah.
paprika, but that,
Yeah.
that doesn't age forever either.
It does.
And it does make a difference in what you're cooking.
And I'm just gonna go and do a commercial for one of the chamber's members, and that's all coming up right now. This is USS Nevada. Brett Goods here for USS Nevada in the house. You have CS Havon, Amaretti, CS Torres in the house. Let's hear that. They have a filet of Seville fish, lemon beurre blanc sauce, roasted tomatoes, and a fondant potatoes. But I am going to plug the best thing to help amateur chefs in their kitchen is to not buy any spice that is more than about an ounce. Buy the smallest, freshest, and if you go down into Manette here to Spiva, who we have a chef store that is grinding spices daily, and don't buy any spice that you're going to hold on to more than 3 months. And all of a sudden, everybody in your family is going to go, when did you become a chef? And it's just because you have fresher, more brighter, and those types of things.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and with these folks in the Navy here, they can probably go through a giant Costco-sized vat of spices in no time.
Yeah. A Costco-sized container of spice for a chef in the Navy is enough for half a breakfast.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, and the way they're cooking with these spices too, and being so detailed and thoughtful about what they're using and how they're using it, it definitely makes a difference.
So you just said a word that I think encapsulates everything that I look forward to of this event. And that is the thoughtfulness of every one of those chefs, every one of those CSs that is not only cooking for pride for their family, because we've heard stories of moms, grandmas, dads, and don't mess with the recipe, but they're also cooking to elevate the game with their fellow chefs.
Oh, absolutely. And to be able to go do the work that they do, I mean, people who cook in a kitchen, not a restaurant, but in this level, you're cooking for so many people. And so it would be easy, I would think, to just like pour out food, just put it out, put it out, put it out.
Right.
And I've also seen how my son-in-law in the Navy eats. He sits down and he's done eating in about 3 minutes. So, so I don't know that he tastes his food all of the time. So it's so great to see and experience the extra effort that all these folks are taking, these men and women are taking to not only put out food, but also to elevate that food and give it the love and care and concern that all of our troops deserve.
I totally agree with that, because we all have family members and relatives that are now serving or past served, and the stories of how many meals they missed and how many duties that they didn't get a chance, and or they had that 4 minutes to finish a 7-course meal and then get back on duty. It's just nice to see the level of participation from troubles like this guy right here, helping me, loving everything about this here today. Oh, that's the toughest part.
They are thinking hard up there. I can see the judges making notes on their pieces of paper that these are challenging decisions that they have to make.
Yes, it is. So up there right now is the USS Nevada, and I think I might do it on Tuesday. One of my favorite all-time military coins is from the USS Nevada, and it's it says Las Vegas on it, and it's a royal flush.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, that's perfect.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you got the USS Nevada, there's some cockiness in that, and when they're representing a place like Las Vegas and that type. You've seen that coin, Captain Bean.
So what I'm very curious, I'm not familiar with the farmed potato, so I'm looking forward to it.
And we're gonna grill them. I'm gonna see if they say it the same way. Because that to me, I want at least 4 of those.
Oh, so should it be fondant?
Yes.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
All right, because that
So
that
you
reads
don't-
cake to me.
Yeah.
It does, and it's that similar type of what they're doing, and so it should have that level and texture.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, good to know. And yeah, they've added roasted tomatoes instead of like the broccoli that several other people have been doing. So it's going to be interesting, how different they make it.
Again, none of the teams knows what the other team's cooking, which is kind of fun. And they don't know what they're cooking until they go into the pantry.
Oh gosh, that'd be so stressful to just walk in
Yes.
the door and say, "Here you go, cook this."
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's how I feel sometimes going to my fridge.
Well, so all these side dishes, they know they're gonna have to cook side dishes, but they don't know what the main ingredient is gonna be. And so how do you pivot preparing what you think in your head? Maybe you're making something heavy and you got this light fish, okay? Or else you have something like a heavy steak, so you wanna have some light sides. So
So it's interesting as a chef, I would be curious when you walk in thinking you're making steak or cooking chicken or whatever, and then all of a sudden you have to pivot to fish.
Right.
How challenging is that of a brain pivot when you've got your mind on something and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, that's a totally different direction.
that's exactly it. That's the toughest part about this. That's the meanness of today. These guys have to prepare, but they're suffering because they don't know what they're preparing for. There they are, USS Nevada in the house. All right. Oh, they're going to be out here in just a moment. Jamie, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. It's been a busy week. We got a lot of stuff going on, but this is so fun, and this is such a different kind of experience and atmosphere, and to see everybody out enjoying the food, I didn't get a chance to go look at the carved watermelons and all of the decorated cakes yet, but yeah, it's just such a fun place to be and celebrate all of the things that Kitsap is so proud of.
Yes.
All of our Navy and our military that is here, and just really serves the community. Oh, here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, USS Nevada in the house. A little bit of sweat on the brow, those types of things. I'm loving this. First, introduce each of you and let me know what you were in charge of today.
So I was in charge of doing.
Hold that up
Oh,
so we can hear you.
I was in charge of doing all like the tomatoes and helping Senior Torres over here. We had cutting the potatoes, tomatoes, and then searing them, getting them all prepped off, so that way we can throw them in the oven. That was pretty much my role.
So, what did you think of when you found out what you were cooking?
Honestly, I was kind of surprised. I never cooked a staple fish before, so it was kind of a learning experience.
So, has anybody here, either of you, did you ever touch that type of fish before? No. Okay, come on in a little bit. So, what were you in charge of today?
First of all, I am CS2 already. I was in charge of the first filleting the fish, deboning it, grilling it, and kind of mainly supervising everything.
Nice. And?
My name is Torres Pagan. I was in charge of the potatoes. It was my first competition. I was a little bit nervous at the time, and
Nice.
this is my first time, so yeah, it was pretty fun.
Okay, let's go back in some history and some time here. Where'd you grow up, and what was your favorite thing to cook?
Growing up, I grew up in Mobile, Alabama, and my favorite thing
You're
to
not
cook-
seeing Seville fish there at all.
No, not at all. Nowhere. That's why-
Catfish or?
Catfish, bass.
Yeah,
brown.
yeah.
But growing up, I mostly like to cook ribs and like just barbecue food. That's really big in the South, Cajun style.
We believe in those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And how about you?
So I am originally from Miami, Florida.
Oh, wow.
Born and raised.
What did you grow up cooking? When did you learn you're going to be a chef? And what's your favorite things to cook?
So my history in cooking is really a family thing. My grandpa was a baker, my dad was a cook at some point in his life, and since I have memory, I remember just seeing my family always being in the kitchen, so that surrounded my life around that.
So who else grew up like that? The family's in the cooking, in the kitchen, everybody's learning how to cook. That's pretty good. What kind of favorite things were you learning how to cook at a young age?
So I share two different ethnicities. Both my dad's Italian, my mom is from Peru.
Oh, very nice.
Two big countries of food.
Yeah, huge.
I have to say my favorite dish, or the first one that I made during a competition back in Florida, was something called lomo saltado.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Peru.
Love it. Nice. And how do you do that?
So lomo saltado, lomo stands for the loin of the beef.
Yep.
Sirloin. You pretty much cut into stripes, kind of like a stir fry.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, onions, fries, rice.
Love it. Love it.
Thank you. And how about you? Where did you learn how to cook and where did you grow up?
Right into this mic too.
All right, I was raised in Puerto Rico, moved to New York.
Oh, right on.
And I had culinary classes in high school. That was about it. Everything else, I grew up working in a fast food for 5 years after that. And then joining the military to be a culinary specialist was kind of like random for me. I just went with the flow, pick whatever. But yeah, I enjoy it so far.
So growing up in Puerto Rico, you did the fondant potatoes, correct?
Yes, sir.
So did you want to, is that similar to doing and working with plantain and doing mofongo? Is that how that recipe came up? Did you think I do any of that?
No.
Look at that. Where did that come from?
Good job.
So tell me the difference between doing what you did with the potato and doing it with the plantain.
Take the mic.
So the difference, obviously, is a potato plantain. I had to cut it into cubes, squares on the potato plantains, like toston.
You got both.
Tostones is you just cut them and they already come in circle form. You just put them in the oil and pan, and that's about it. It's just more steps into cutting the food.
All right, we're going to get right back to the preparation of the potato. It's a simple, easy, starchy. How did you prepare your pan? What did you need to do to make it perfectly?
Okay, for the pan had butter. I just put butter, season the potatoes on the side, put garlic on the butter, let it sear, and then put the potatoes in there. Make sure that it gets a good, nice sears on both sides, all the sides actually. And yeah, it was pretty easy.
It's pretty easy, but it can go wrong quickly. That's for darn sure. Who is your biggest influence learning how to cook?
I would say my mom, honestly, because she worked a lot, but she always had time to cook and help us like prepare dishes.
Let's hear it for the moms out there on Mother's Day. His biggest influence was mom. How about you, man? Who's your biggest influence cooking?
It was actually my father.
Nice.
Father's Day is coming up. Let's hear it for the fathers. It's about a month away. If we can do that, we got love all over.
It was my father.
And what was Dad's specialty? What was something that you think of Dad right now that you knew that he was going to pull out?
He was really big into smoking meats, smokers.
Ah.
He was a fanatic of it.
Nice.
He would probably spend every weekend like just preparing, like waking up at 1 in the morning, getting that thing ready.
So you would dream at night, smelling that smoke was influencing your dreams. And what types of meats was he usually smoking? He's getting up that early.
Before that dream, more like wake up to it. You know, I would hear like from the backyard a bunch of noise, him throwing around the wood and everything. But my favorite thing that I have memories of him making was always smoked ribs. Ribs was the biggest thing. Was the thing he was obsessed with most.
I love everything about that. Let's hear it for the dads. Smoking stuff for Father's Day. That is the only way to go. And you, young man, who was your influence growing up? And tell me a little bit about that.
So it was my mother. She's always cooking for me, like I'm always eating home cooked food because of my mother, of course. Delicious. So,
Yeah.
how do I say? I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Can't find the words. But yeah, she influenced me into cooking because I love her food.
And when you think of mom right now on Mother's Day, what is one of your top mom meals that you look forward to when you fly back home?
It will be a arroz con gandules y chuletas, which is
Let's explain that.
which is jello rice with beans and pork chops.
That's heaven, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the beans are done right? Yeah, everything about that. Let's hear it for USS Nevada. Any last words?
I look forward to next year and come out again.
I like everything about that.
Big shout out to my senior chief for making us cup today.
Let's hear that for Senior Chief.
Yeah. Thank you for last time invite. I appreciate it. It was pretty fun.
All right, let's hear it for USS Nevada right here coming out, competing. Appreciate you guys big time. Big time, Chef. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness sakes. I am loving today. Let's just hold up moms. Let's hold up dads. I'm digging where these guys are learning and let's go here, Mr. Potato. Okay. As I'm looking at that fondant potato, all I could think of was mofongo. Okay. And everybody know what that is? That's the deep fried plantain mushed and made into a patty and salted and stuff like that. So I love that was what he was thinking of, making something that his mom would be honored.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's so important to that they're bringing those, and I love that you're asking them where those influences are coming from, and we're seeing it in the food today.
We're tasting it in the food today. We're seeing it in the food today, and on a weekend where we're going to honor mom, to hear how many grandmas have been involved, and how many parents have been involved.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, we get those influences throughout our youth, and so it's so important to see how diverse that is. And dad smoking meat at 1 a.m.
Oh, I know.
And grandpa making chili, or mom making desserts and rice, and all of those things. So, what struck me too is you and I had this conversation in the past about. I didn't know that you could join the Navy to be in a band.
Yes.
I never thought about you can join the Navy to be a cook.
Yes.
And that's pretty incredible. And just to know that when you grow that passion in you as a child, that you have the opportunity to join. My grandpa was a chef on the troop trains. And so it's, I don't know that he joined the Navy to do that,
right?
Or joined the Army to do that. But it's just so great to know that our military is a place where everybody can go and find something for them. You want to be in a band? Go join the Navy and be in a band. You want to be a chef? Go join the Navy and be a chef. You want to be in the police force? Go join the military and be in the police force. So it's so great to actually see that in action and give people those opportunities.
And let's take that even further down the road a little bit, about some of the things that are going to be going on in Kitsap coming up. Like you were just talking about the Navy Band, one of the coolest additions to this year's Armed Forces Festival is at the end of the parade, Navy Region Band Northwest is going to put on a concert right at the end of the parade in Quincy Square.
Nice.
I mean, everything about utilizing our newest, best artwork of a street, and Navy Region Northwest is going to put on a military band concert going on right next to where the Heroes Barbecue. Anybody and all members of our service and all those veterans, the East Bremerton Rotary and the Bremerton Chamber puts on a Heroes Barbecue at the end of the parade as well.
And that's such a great opportunity. So let me rest your arm for a second. So
I'm gonna grab some tres leche.
Yeah, no, get back to that cake. And we take these weeks and take these days for Armed Forces Day Parade and Armed Forces Day celebrations to celebrate not only all of the active duty military that we have in our community,
Yes.
but also all of the veterans and all those people who have served and then never left.
Yes.
Or they served, they left, but loved it so much that they came back. And that's what I love seeing all around Kitsap County is how many people, I mean, with me selling homes, I sell homes to lots of military that come, they arrive, they love it, and then rather than sell their house again in 3 years, they leave, rent their house, and then come back because this is where they've decided, and all of the places they've ever lived, that this is where they want to stay.
Yeah, everything about that is just amazing about Kitsap. And for those who haven't lived here long, I know because of the military, there's a lot of change over here in Kitsap County. Some people may not know that the third Saturday of May was set aside by Congress to celebrate all branches of our service, both military and also our first responders. And so they call that Armed Forces Day. And that actually started here in Bremerton, Kitsap County, 2 years before it became ratified by Congress, because a young man who grew up here in Bremerton, John Bud Hawk, who our parade is the emeritus. He's always the Grand Marshal, even though he left us a number of years ago. But it was because of that young man when he came back from World War II that the president wanted him to come to Washington. Oh, look at this. We got Hilltop. Here we go. Let's hear it for Hilltop. Look, they've even got their new logo on their hats. There we go. Let's hear it for Hilltop. CS3 Sill, CS2 Quinn, CS2 Stewart. They're doing a fried grayling, glazed carrots, and rice. They are participating right now. Oh my goodness sakes. Did you smell that as it went by?
Yeah.
Oh. I have some questions for this team. There is no real logo anywhere on there. So
Maybe they just walked off the street.
yeah, I think we got a road team as
That's funny.
I like everything about a road team.
USS Helena, USS Topeka. It's Helena and Topeka.
Captain. Do you need some water?
So what's in the rice? It's green peppers, red peppers, onions, fresh garlic, chicken, salt. I don't think she's done with this.
No, I'll eat that.
Yeah.
I'll just keep this. Yes, thank you.
It was the first thing I dropped. I think it went right in my shoe too.
Oh no, I picked it up.
Oh, did oh. I looked later and I couldn't find it. So
I picked it up. No, we're still here live on Doing Good in Kitsap, and there's
a little side talk going on with just us right now.
Is this the last team that's cooking?
This is the final team, and then we'll be getting into the trophies.
Wow, fantastic! So
I am blown away by the level of cooking that we have today. Everything about what I've seen, there's not one thing that I don't want another bite of.
yeah,
And let's put it this way, these competitions aren't easy. I mean, let's talk about the young man with the potato. His first ever competition. The young man's 19 years old.
wow.
Okay? He's got a couple of CSs above him.
You two are doing a freaking fabulous job.
I
I'm
love
just
everything
enjoying every moment.
Is this silly?
Oh, it's
Everything
just,
about that?
Yeah. It's tremendous.
I
I'll tell you
gotta-
what, those Parmesan ways.
And the way he did that, where it was like just this much for right now. Do you two know each other? Yes, no?
No.
Okay,
I'm
Jamie Jensen and
Hi, Jamie. I'm
and
Richard Huddy.
Yeah, he
Very
used to
pleased to
run
meet you.
everything Bremerton and the city council and all those kind of things. We've had some shenanigans through the years,
Yes, we
Richard.
have. I love this guy. But I saw Susan for the first time in
Me
a while.
too. I hadn't seen her since last Thursday.
So Jamie, what do you do?
I sell real estate with John L. Scott.
You what?
I sell real estate.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
I've met
Yeah.
you before.
Yeah,
I
I think we met here last year.
I think that's how it happened.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah,
you
we were
too.
doing this. Yeah,
You're doing a super job.
We're
I love the interplay.
I thank you for that,
Yeah,
Richard.
very good.
Thank
It's
you.
almost like
Oh,
the Jerry Lewis thing.
oh, I'll go with that. I'll go. Which one's Jerry Lewis then?
Yeah, I
Are you
know,
Dean Martin
right?
and I'm Jerry, or you gonna be the smooth one?
Does that mean we get to have a telethon?
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna go 24 hours.
Yeah, no. So anyway, it's just been just to see so many community people that
Yes,
are out here
that are here, and it is open to the public if you wanted to taste some of the things that we got to taste. Every year, every branch of the service gets involved in this, gets the invite, and it's nice that you guys are watching us right now. We got. I want to know who's going to be winning.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about all the food that we tasted. They're
Yes.
all in their own competition.
Oh, so you have the wing and savory. You have the chilies. They're all different. You have the moose bouche, which were the eggs and that type of thing. So there's
and the garlic bread.
and the garlic bread. So and that's some sides is what they have as well as the cakes.
Cake.
And then the carving, and we will post the pictures of the carving stuff.
Yeah.
And the food is art, because to me, some of the stuff they're doing is just phenomenal. And you look at it, and it's in honor of POWs, MIAs. And I think did you make it over to look at some of those
I've not
things?
looked at anything
You-
yet. No.
You will be in tears.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it's.
And there we go, Helena Topeka, Helltop in the house. All right, tough part is now done. Oh my goodness sakes.
Yeah. Well, now the hard part begins for the judges.
I do believe that is.
All right, the tough part is now in for the judges. I know every type of food that you guys have seen out here today is being judged, and commentations are being done right now. And we're probably about 20 minutes away from the awards ceremony. We'll get to talk to Team Helltop, Helena, and Topeka. Oh, I don't think we do.
I thought it was a judgeable thing.
Wow.
I thought we were having 4 more items, and I'm not ready for that.
No, I'm full. But you know what? I learned something about
Yes.
Tres Leches cake. I mean, I've heard of Tres Leches cake forever.
Okay.
But I've never, I never knew how they made it.
Oh,
So that you go. I'll have a little.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're offering cake. How do you say?
How do you
no to
say no?
cake?
You can't say no to
So,
cake. We've
so
tried
you know
everything
what?
else.
I've heard of like lemon cake. You poke
Yes.
the holes in and you pour the lemon
Right.
inside. I did not know that's how you made tres leches.
That's exactly how you make tres leche. And to me, there's some of them that are so heavy, and this to me is heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, because they put too much.
Can Alan take our picture together?
I think he should. Richard, come on around over here.
Get a close up, Alan. Get a close up.
Get in here like
we're
we.
live on Facebook too right now.
Yeah, this is Richard Huddy.
Hi, how are
And
you?
this is Ellen Beamcap taking a picture. I love everything about
I'm going to
that.
send this to Jane Woodward.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, do that.
Do.
Thank you, my friend.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Here's the
All right, here comes Team Helena Topeka. Come right around over here. Welcome. How you doing, my friend? Good. Yeah, just fill right in on the bottom step here so we can talk. Come on in close. There we go. So first off, introduce yourselves and let me know what position you play today.
All right.
And
Hello?
you want to talk to both mics.
Yeah, talking to both.
Both. This is going out on the internet. This is going here.
All right, hello everybody. I'm CS2 Stewart, and I was in charge of the glazed carrots and rice today, and a little of the plating.
All right.
Hi, I'm CSS3 Sil.
Just got advanced right there.
Hopefully one day, I don't know. I was in charge of the fish and a lot of the plating, and I helped glaze carrots at the end.
Hello, I am CS2 Gwen from the Topeka, and I was in charge of the runner, sanitation, and overall general cleanliness.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
All right, so questions of the day. Keep that one to whoever I'm talking to, and then we'll pass along. So, what did you think of when you ran into the Seville fish?
It looked like something we could tackle.
Have you ever cooked that before? Turned upside down.
Oh, wait.
Get an echo.
I broke it.
There we go.
Not technically, I have not cooked that style of fish, but it's something that we couldn't handle.
We're getting an echo off your hand. All right. Just hold the hand further away.
So my main approach is it's just a white fish, a lot of bones. Oh, yeah. It's a white fish with a lot of bones. As long as we get the bones out, it tastes good. Like, it's just fish.
It's just fish. No, this is not a fish you'd ever seen before. It's just fish. Where did you grow up, and what kind of fish are you used to cooking?
So I grew up in California. I used to go catch striper, stuff like that. So white meat is usually go-to for me, halibut. Right? It's just fish.
It's just fish. I'm digging that.
So I have never also cooked this fish, but I trust these two. Worked with them now for about a year, and they've always put out excellent food.
Awesome.
Now, you are a mixed bag of a team. Tell me how that came together and how did you guys end up cooking as a team?
I was with the Helena, and we shut our galley down. The Topeka needed some help cooking, so I volunteered.
Nice. Love it. Thanks, man.
Our master chief told us we were cooking this competition, and you know,
And so
I couldn't have handpicked two better people. I think you got the
Master Chief said, and that's how it happened.
You know, I think they picked the strongest cooks on the waterfront to compete together, and here's what it is.
I love it.
Why did we cook together? How did we cook together?
How did it happen? How did this team come together?
Yep, what they said.
Okay. All right, so now let's get into some personal. When did you first start cooking, and who was your biggest influence growing up?
I needed a job, and the Navy said they needed cooks, and I was willing to do it.
So not as a kid,
No, I've been cooking for the U.S. military for 9 years now, and
Let's
plan
hear it.
on finishing out to 20.
Awesome.
I didn't grow up cooking. The same thing from the Navy. You know, my family never had great meals growing up. They're always like tire steaks, stuff like that. I want to make good food.
Tire steaks?
And
Let's hear it.
you ever seen somebody catch water on fire?
That's your family.
That's my family.
Okay.
Love them immensely.
I love it.
I've been cooking since I was 16. One of my main influences, two chefs, Matty Madison, Anthony Bourdain.
I know both those guys.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, that's it. All right, so as we get through today and as we head into Mother's Day, what is your favorite thing through the years that you would say would be your go-to meal that you would either cook for your mom or cook for the partner who will be eventually the mom of your kids?
Favorite meal?
Favorite meal, chicken thigh, mac and cheese, cornbread.
Nice.
Probably clam linguine, steak, and oysters.
Love it. Love it. Yeah. And we get a whoop.
Any seafood.
Love it. And that's his wife. There we go with the whoop.
Nothing better than a whoop from the wife that's what she's getting for Mother's Day is clam linguine, steak, and oysters, right? Did it the other day. I love everything about that. Anything else you'd like to say before you head back to your command?
No, sir.
Big thank you to everybody who made this possible and given me the opportunity to actually cook for a crowd. I love this. It's great.
Awesome.
Get
out.
Let's hear it for Team Hilltop, Helena and Topeka, our final competitors and stuff like that. Thank you, team. Thank you, team. Thank you, team. And now it's all up to the judges and stuff, and they've got the toughest part. The judges are phenomenal. So we had Naval Base Kitsap, Naval Air Station Woodby Island, the USS Connecticut, US Nevada, USS Hilltop, the Helena Topeka, and the USS Ronald Reagan in the house. I'd like to thank Mayor Greg Wheeler, retired Captain Tom Zwolfer, Captain Alex Berg, Naval Base Kitsap, Commissioner Katie Walters, and the XO for NBK, Jeremy Miller and stuff like that.
Yeah, that I like I said before, I do not envy the job that they have to do.
Yeah, they got the toughest part right
But
there.
you know what? They all look happy. They're all still smiling.
Yes.
And so that's great. So thank you for all of your service, not just today, but to the community, to each and every one of you. So we appreciate that.
We started out today also with the presentation of colors, and that was the Suquamish Warriors, and they do a phenomenal job. I'd like to thank them. And Tim Rice did our pledge and our national anthem, and that was phenomenal. Jamie, look at that.
Yeah.
There's
There's a flag on here.
a flag on the top. Oh my goodness sakes.
Yeah.
That looks like a lot of fondant.
It does.
I don't think I'm going to take a bite out of the middle there. I think this is one of the POWMIA cakes. Oh. Who made the cake?
My lips are going
Is
to be
that
blue.
NBK? Who made the cake? Is that NBK that made the cake? 2 thumbs up, NBK. You know, so often, cake is dry. This is not.
No, that's really good. So this one, yeah, I'm guessing lemon.
I'm liking your guess. White cake.
Yeah. Just kind of vanilla. But good.
You guys need to. I'll turn this off. Getting feedback off the tile. Next. What's that?
The picture that Alan took
Yes.
came out fuzzy.
Oh, even better.
So Tiffany's going to.
I try and get fuzzy when I
No,
can.
Tiffany's going to take one. It's not fuzzy.
Well, she knows what she's doing out of. It's tough for me
Oh,
to
I'm
get
sorry,
fuzzy.
Jamie.
You're fine, you're fine.
Yeah. Yes. I know. I know.
You're so funny.
Somebody's got to do a couple extra. Sir, how you doing, man?
Start the ceremonies and the awards. So I got the awards winners
Thank
here
you,
for you.
Tiffany.
Let's do it.
We're going to start off, of course, just go down the line with these.
Let me know.
We'll finalize with Iron Chef. And then, actually, give me 1 second. I forgot we got to do the overall winner, too.
Done.
So let me, actually,
Oh, that's love it.
actually, I already know who the overall winner is based
Okay.
off all this. Cause
Sure.
It's kind of clean sweep. So
You can stop eating this cake.
the overall winner as well. If you go to,
So do we have seconds and thirds as well?
no,
Or?
this year. This year,
Just-
we only did 1 trophy.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
Because, I mean, it was like 2 people
I'm
coming
in.
so it was like,
I'm in.
yeah.
You, yes.
All right, perfect.
So what I'll do is just do it right here.
Yep, and I'm going to bring them up on the middle
Up
of
on
the
the-
stage, hand them the trophy. They'll take a photo real quick.
Done. Done.
So,
So Jamie, you guys just overheard that. I have all the winners right now. I know we can ruin it for all of you, and it's right
I
there.
won't show it.
Oh my goodness sakes! So we'll start with garnishes, cake, hors d'oeuvres, dessert, bread, wings, chili, and then overall.
Okay. All right.
Iron Chef. Okay, so we've got this.
All right. You gonna stand up and do it? I'll get out of the way.
Are we ready?
I'm gonna get out of the way, but Chris is gonna
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached that time to give out awards. Are we ready for this? First off, let's hear it for every team that participated today. NBK, JBLM, Naval Station Everett, Naval Station Woodby Island, USS Reagan, USS Nevada, and I have all the winners right now. We're gonna go starting with the garnishes all the way to the top chef. So, today's winner of garnishing, Naval Air Station Woodby Island. Let's hear it for Woodby Island right there in the house. All right, coming up next in cake decoration, traveling all the way from Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Let's hear it for Naval Air Station, Woodby Island in the house. Congratulations. Next up, in hors d'oeuvres, traveling from Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Goodness sakes. Whoa, 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 we gotta get grip and rip pictures. There you go. Next year, you're gonna leave some jalapenos in the jalapenos. Coming up in desserts, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Did you believe this? Let's hear it, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Next up in the bread category, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Let's hear it for Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Next up in the wing category, traveling from Naval Base Kitsap Bangor. Yeah. Wait to sauce your wings. Learn that from this young man right there. Let's hear it again for Naval Base Kitsap Bangor right there. Next up, chili. For the third year in a row, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. up, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Oh, come on back, CS. Yeah. Can we get a woot woot? All righty. So this is the Iron Chef and not the overall, correct?
Correct.
All right. For the Iron Chef, traveling from Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Let's hear it for Naval Air Station, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Before we go, let's hear it for all the competitors. We have one more award that we're going to be doing. Let's hear it for all the moms in the house from Mother's Day weekend. Let's thank each and every one of our judges who had the toughest job today. And then every single person in the khakis that put this thing on, all of our Naval-based Kitsap team and all the support. Let's thank Olympic College, Kitsap Credit Union, Greater Kitsap Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of Jamie Jensen and myself, from the show Doing Good in Kitsap, where you can watch all the interviews. It's on the Facebook, Doing Good in Kitsap and beyond. You can rewatch today all you want. But as we give out the overall championship for the day, a couple weeks away, third Saturday in May, is Armed Forces Day. It was set aside to thank every member of our armed forces, all of our veterans, and every first responder. So come out to the best parade in America, the third Saturday of May. And with that, I think we all should say out loud, because I think we know, winning the overall championship, Armed Forces 2026, Naval Air Station, Woodby Island!
Get the whole team to come up.
Yeah. Let's get the whole team up here. Let's get pictures and selfies. Climb the stairs, get the taller people in the back. Pretend I'm a chef. Cheese and other big words. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Naval Air Station, Woodby Island. Thank you, judges.
Do we want a picture?
Hey, Jamie, let's say goodbye. You and I say goodbye. So I know we've got a lot going on here. We just finished up today's show. And long story short, Jamie, I look forward to this event more than you know. I had fun. How did you do today?
I do know that you really look forward to this event, and I know they're so grateful to have you here and promoting this. And I know you've been a big part of Armed Forces Day in Kitsap for a long time. So.
It's since 2005 I've been playing with this event, and it used to be just a chili cook-off, and now we got to do all these other things.
Amazing.
And I don't know whose fault it is, but I love that person.
Yeah. I kind of know whose fault it is.
Yeah,
so.
just.
Yeah,
Oh.
congratulations to you. Congratulations to Naval Air Station Woodby Island. It
Unbelievable.
was a really strong competition, and they really did bring it today.
I'll guarantee you they're all flying home and they don't have planes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is all ground crew and all that type of stuff. And so what an amazing event for each and every one of them. And thank you all for watching us today. reshare this to people that like culinary stuff and may want some tips and pointers on how to do different types of things. And just know that on a day like today, thank you for supporting Jamie and I and this show.
And we're so, it's super fun. We do this every Tuesday at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so occasionally we get the opportunity to come out and do something like this, a special event.
Unbelievable.
And so, one of these days we need to go out to Bangor and take advantage of their meals. That
Every
they're cooking for the
CS says they
community.
want to
So,
see us, and so I think they're going to do that.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching us today. And
have a great Saturday.
have a great Saturday. We'll see you at Armed Forces Week. Thank you all.